Welcome back to Radio Faces at our Houston Community College Main Street studios. This is where we go to our HCC Smart Decision of the Week. I'm John McClain from the Chronicle, chron.com, and Sports Radio 610. Andy Kalu played 12 years. He's from Sports Radio 610. He gets to tell his Smart Decision of the Week. Andy, take it away.
It's one that a lot of people don't agree with, but I believe under the circumstances, this was very smart, and it was to go for the win and not for the tie at the end of the Tennessee Titans game. I felt like whether you had the win, whether you had the loss, the number one priority, the most important thing was to get out of the game without any serious injuries. You already suffered a minor injury to your quarterback to start the game, so when Kubiak went for two instead of going for the extra point, even though it failed, and even though there was a penalty on the first attempt and they had to move back, I believe that was a smart decision. They were to a point where they had the tight end, Garrett Graham, playing outside linebacker. When you have your tight end playing on defense in the NFL, this isn't Pee Wee football, this isn't high school or college. When you have your tight end playing on the other side of the ball, it's time to get out of there.
Now, if we did a dumb decision of the week, would it be Brian Brayman leading with his helmetless head, hitting Mark Mariani in the head? Did you ever do that?
You call it dumb. I call it motivating. That was exciting. When I saw that, I was in the press box jumping up and down, almost spilled my popcorn. So, you know what? Sometimes you have to do things like that to get your team excited, to let everybody know that, you know what, you're putting the team before yourself.
No, I thought it was great. He's got such a full head of hair, he didn't feel it anyway. And he got his stinger from his half sack, not from hitting Mariani with his head. We're wondering if he'll be the first player fined for a head-to-helmet hit. I asked him that, and he thought I was serious because I know he makes the minimum, and he's calculating how much that would be. My smart decision of the week we talked about earlier, pulling T.J. Yates. He did everything he could do. He had a separated left shoulder. He showed him he could go the distance and score. And going with Delhomme, was it important to get Jake Delhomme some playing time?
I think it was. When you look at all the injuries this team has suffered, you have to be ready. You know, I think Jake Delhomme should have received the playing time, not so much to push T.J. Yates or not so much to start a quarterback controversy, but because T.J. Yates may get injured and you want your backup quarterback to have some kind of experience with this team, with the number one offensive lineman blocking for him. But again, if you're a Texan fan, Texan supporter, you hope you don't see Jake Delhomme at all in the playoffs.
Delhomme did say he thought it was great that he could get in and just play a little bit in case he had to play later.